So I decided to put my locks back in. Like for real, for
Like
real? For real, for real this
like
time.
seriously
Like
for real?
seriously this time.
Well, that's awesome. So when you're trying to get it done?
Whenever you're free, like
You mean before college?
yes.
Before college?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Literally whenever you have time.
We're gonna work that out.
Period.
Okay. That's good. It's gonna check, make your life a little easier.
Easy breezy.
Make my life a little easier.
Oh. Right. Ooh,
I love it.
Lord.
Okay. Yeah, I can do it.
Okay, period. Let
Yeah,
me know.
before I was gonna send you to somebody, but
Oh,
I can do it.
man. Well,
Hi guys, and welcome to the show. Today I'm with my daughter, Nomizza, and we're going to be talking about her hair journey. Hi Nomizza.
hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Excellent to have you.
Yay.
Excellent. So I wanted to talk today about how your hair journey has been from your perspective. Because from my perspective, I put your locks in when you were about 18 months. And the reason I did that was because at that age, I had already started working in the salon. So one day I was at the salon. It was like 5 p.m. My husband was at home with my daughter, and I had put some cute little braids in her hair for her to go to school with that week. But apparently, while I was at work, my husband called in a panic that she had put mashed potatoes in her hair and he didn't know what to do about it. And that was the moment I decided this girl's getting locks. So I wanted it to be easy for my husband to take care of her when I wasn't there. So that was my motivation for putting the locks in. Now, 18 months is ridiculous. And also I was experimenting because, I'm a stylist and that's what I do. But from your perspective, do you remember what's the earliest you remember having locks?
I think the earliest I remember having locks was when I had walked into your bathroom one day and saw a comb and asked if I could use it. And you were like, girl, what are you going to use it on? So I think that's the farthest I remember.
And that was funny too, because I was like, wow, there's such an existence where somebody doesn't know what a comb is for,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was funny. So tell me about like when you were at school, how did you feel about your hair in the context of like that early elementary age compared to your classmates?
I think especially when I was in private school and it was like there wasn't a lot of kids, I felt like I didn't feel different. I didn't feel like my hair was anything special, I guess. Because also we were surrounded by people that had sister locks all the time, especially since your business was just kicking off. And I didn't feel like any type of way about it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt like that was what was natural to me.
Yeah.
But I think going into public school and seeing more like diverse type of hairstyles and people in general, it made me like think like, why isn't my hair like that?
Mm-hmm.
And not even in a bad way. It's just like I just didn't have that experience. And I think that's what urged me to want to cut it off and try it natural in 5th grade.
I think people have to go through something with their hair, or you have to get to know your hair. And I remember the day that you were like, I think the light bulb of the ability to cut it off was there. Do you remember that day? Please tell us about it.
I actually don't remember this.
Let me tell you what I remember.
Yes, go ahead.
Because the retightenings was so...
Oh, no. I remember the retightenings so
The retightenings was so bad. And I used to get so frustrated because people would come to me because I'm gentle. And I couldn't imagine this level of tenderheadedness that even my gentleness couldn't overcome. And so it was a frustrating process to retighten your hair. And the other stylist didn't want to retighten it either because you were crying all the time.
This is true. And
so I think that was one day I was like, look, we could cut this off. And you were like, could we?
Yeah, because honestly, I don't remember a happy day when I had a retightening. Like it was not cute, man.
That was so sad. Anyway,
Yeah.
so that's cool. So that was your journey, and then so we cut the hair.
Right.
And how long did you stay without any locks?
Not long. I remember it being like the full 5th grade year, and then when the pandemic hit, I was like, we need to lock my hair back, and I had it until 7th grade. So another 2 years, and then here we are.
So talk to me about that time frame when you had your hair out the first time. Like, how did you feel about it? What was your experience?
I feel like I didn't do anything with it. I felt the same way I did about my locks, because I feel like I also didn't do much when I first had them, but also I was really young. So there wasn't like much I wanted to do with it. And with natural hair, I didn't like know enough about it as well. I think it was really a rushed decision for me. But also I felt like you also let me explore like a lot of things. Like I had bangs, I dyed my hair. We did like some yarn wrap. We did all types of styles with my locks. It just wasn't like me doing it. It was you. So, I don't think I experimented the right way. So that's what made me get the locks.
Or you experimented in a way that felt like, okay, I've done something.
Right.
Everything was being done to you or for you. And then at the point when you were like, yeah, let's put these locks back in, what was that?
It didn't feel good to me. I don't know. It was just like, I don't know. I actually don't remember that nicely.
Yeah.
It just wasn't fun for me. And I just remember my life being so much easier with locks, and I was like, I don't really have the urge to do this anymore.
Yeah. So you wanted to get back to what was familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like stepping out of my
I was excited because I was like, okay, great, because now I can put these locks back in properly. Because when I put them in when you were younger,
I remember
it was just like right here. You know how babies have that like fuzz right here because of how they sleep. I just had the locks right here. So I was like, we're going to put this in properly. I was excited. I used you for like class material. It was great.
It was great.
Right? And then we lasted how long with that?
2 years, I think.
And then,
we went to Kenya, and we had these ladies comb out each and every sister lock.
Please talk about this experience.
Yo. You could not pay me to do that again, because seriously, it was like, oof. Because I remember they took 2 days to do it, and the first day they had done like practically nothing, and then they started cutting my hair the second day because they were just tired of it. So that's why I have a bunch of patches still in my head. It's not cute, man. And I was honestly in pain that whole time. Like, you cannot pay me enough. Like 2 million, 3 million. No, it's okay.
So you're saying combing out locks is not a thing, or that process?
I think it's, first of all, the people that did it. It's also that it was sister locks. So I mean, they're very small. Like, it's time consuming. I just don't think it's worth it. Like, honestly, cut it off, start over. Yeah. Like, it's just, I wouldn't recommend it for sister locks.
Yeah. I learned also about there's a certain level of patience required to take down locks.
I agree.
Which also reinforce that energy that gets transferred from one person to the other based on how you feel while you're doing hair. Like, I was able to make all those observations. I also learned that the Nomizza leave-in tonic is great for saturating the hair, softening it, and then taking it down. But definitely a lock takedown requires a lot of patience. So I really did feel sorry for you on one hand. And the other hand, I was like, yeah, whatever the next decision she makes, she's going to really stick to it.
I have to, I have to.
So now we've combed our hair out. And now what?
I have had my hair natural since 8th grade. Is that true?
Yeah. Well, you've had your hair natural all your life, because you really haven't had like...
This is true.
What people would alter their curl patterns
This
with,
is true.
but loose hair
Right.
since, 8th grade.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in 8th grade, I was just kind of doing braids all the time. I wasn't really like working with my own hair.
Mm-hmm.
9th grade, it was pretty much the same thing. I think it's when I dyed my hair ginger and you told me we can't do the braids all the time. I was like, I've got to figure out like how I'm doing my natural hair.
Right.
Like, okay, let me not say natural, but like
Just my hair.
my hair.
Right.
So I think that's when I really started to research like what was working for me, what type of look I wanted. Because honestly, I don't think any type of hair texture or hair density or low porosity or high porosity, I don't think that's restricting to what like you want your hair to look like. I think it's just finding what works with all of those things considered. I think that's really been like a trial and error this year for me because I don't know. I feel like sometimes you try something new, it doesn't work, you're frustrated, and then you like get the urge to cut all your hair off. So, I feel like I really did well this time in experimenting and really being thorough with what I wanted to see from my own hair. So I think that's one of the things that's also urging me to get locks again because I'm like, okay, I've experimented, I feel good, I really like how this looks, but it's also good to have some change and also go back to what you know.
So you're going back to what you know?
Yeah.
Why?
I always said that like after high school I was gonna get my locks again just because I felt like it's just the right way to go, especially when I want to be focused on my studies and just getting to the next step. But also I was thinking about like how short they would be in college. So I was like, let me just start now because what's the harm? Like I don't have like a good reason for it this time. It's just like, why not?
What have you gained in this time frame when you've been able to experiment in your hair? How do you feel? If you compare it, to like when you had your hair loose before, when you had your hair in locks, when you had your hair in braids, compared to this experimentation phase that you've been through, what's the difference? How do you feel about that? What difference do you see?
Right. I see the difference in, first of all, my hair, because honestly, I feel like all throughout all of those stages, my hair was dry, and I feel like I've really gotten it down to getting like the moisture is the most important part.
Okay.
And I've gained confidence once again. Like I definitely know I gained confidence from this because I feel like, especially like in media and like just in general, I feel like Black people are not supposed to like admire and love their hair because it's always supposed to be masked or, straightened under a wig, something like that. And I think this is like the most beautiful that I've gotten. So I don't know.
So
it makes me feel good.
You feel beautiful?
I feel beautiful.
I know that's right, because you are.
Thank you.
That's awesome. I've seen confidence for sure, but not confidence as in like I'm confident in my hair. I've seen confidence in as a person. Like there are some things that you would never do in a million years that you're actually doing, or that you would. When you said, I'm going to figure it out, I said, that's what I'm talking about, right? Because that's life. You got to figure stuff out. And I think my whole business is based on helping people to see that the way you behave with your hair is how you behave in life.
Exactly.
And so if there's a place where your hair is going to keep you from doing anything that you want to do, then that's how you're functioning in life. You're not doing things that you want to do. And the excuse is a matter of this level of research. You get to know your hair, and then you're like, I didn't even know.
Right.
I was this amazing.
Exactly.
Right? So I'm so proud of you for that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And also, I've learned not to offer as many suggestions because I'm always like a problem solver.
This is
So
true.
I'm always like, why'd you do this? And you're like, yeah. So I'm learning how to let you be in your research place because again, I can't take away the experience. Like one way or another, you're going to need the experience of navigating through different things. And I can't always, even if I offer you an experience, a solution, you're still going to need that experience.
Exactly.
So I'm learning too.
And see, this is good for the both of us.
It's good for us. It's good for us. So you want to lock your hair, huh?
I do want to lock my hair for the third time.
Wow. And so this third time, what do you envision? Like if you get your locks,
Right.
what do you envision is going to be happening with your hair?
I think this time I will be able to more so do the upkeep for myself and just be able to experiment the way that I haven't with my 2 locks before. Because honestly, I was just wearing it down each and every time. And I feel like I can experiment with, because you can really do anything on locked hair. You could braid, you could twist, it's really diverse.
Yeah.
And I think I'll be able to really enjoy it this time because I feel like each time it gets better. And even with my loose hair, I feel like I've really accomplished it this time. And I feel confident in it. And I think that's also a reason that I want to lock my hair now because I now want to experiment with this.
Okay. Well, I'm excited for the journey.
Me too.
I was talking trash before about not wanting to do your hair, but I'm going to do it.
She was actually literally, I wouldn't even bring it up. It would be like, I'm not doing your hair.
I wanted to be sure about the reasons, right? Because otherwise, I just was not going to do it. But
she might not even do it this time.
No, I'll do it.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But I'll do it. But there you have it, guys. We're going to keep you posted on how the lock journey goes. And I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
You're so beautiful.
Oh, you too.
I love you.
I love you more.
When you're servicing your client, especially if they're getting something done for the first time, you really want to make sure that you make them aware of the process at every step so that there's no confusion. Sometimes in our industry, trust is broken when people feel like they're not being included in the process. And it's not that you mean to not include them, it's just that you didn't think it was important to say. So you can never over-explain what you're doing. So make sure you let them know each step of the process as you go.